Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Today on General Hospital, Mac is affected when he sees Cody save James, Laura receives a call about Lulu, and Jason speaks with the pharmacist, who admits all about Sunny's medications. Mac arrives at the boathouse just as Cody is pulling James out of the water. Mac asks James whether he's okay. James exclaims, "Cody saved me." Mac says he can see it. Sasha, Maxie, and Felicia arrive. Maxie hugs her son and tells him he cannot keep going away. She urges her mother to text Spinelli and let him know James is safe. James argues that if he could continue taking lessons with Cody, he would not have run away. Maxie says he can attend classes but is grounded for 2 weeks. James questions why she changed her mind. Maxie admits she made a mistake by banning him from meeting Cody. Mac interrupts and explains, "It wasn't your mother's mistake, it was mine." Mac tells James that he was upset and enraged, so he acted out on Cody. However, this only harmed James in the end. James asks his grandfather why he was upset with Cody. Mac informs James that Cody is his son. James inquires, "Does that make Cody my uncle?" James looks over at Cody, who replies that it does. James thinks it's cool. He asks his mother if it means Cody is her brother, and she confirms. James questions Mac as to why he is upset. Mac reveals that he only recently discovered that Cody is his son, but it reminded him that family always forgives and loves one another even when they are angry with each other. James hugs Cody and welcomes him into the family. Maxie hugs Mac and tells him how proud she is of him. Maxie thanks Cody before leaving with the boy to get James into dry clothing. Mac informs Cody that his gratitude for him knows no bounds. Cody quips that he sounds like Spinelli, the son he never had. Mac says he has a son, but Cody says he has a father. They embrace. Cody and Sasha return to the stable. She asks if he's okay. Cody can't stop worrying about what would happen if he didn't get to the boathouse on time. Sasha claims she arrived, he saved James, and something great came out of it. He says, "I've got a father." She says, "You've got a whole family." She inquires how it feels. He acknowledges that he has never felt anything like that before. Sasha and Cody kiss passionately. Felicia returns to the boathouse docks and asks Mac if he is pleased. He is and says she was correct. She laughs, she's always correct. They kiss. Anna arrives at Laura's workplace, as per her invitation. Laura informs that they have a meeting with the incoming WSB station chief. Laura is aware she recently arrested him. Anna says that Brennan has been acquitted and is now a fully accredited agent, and they will most likely receive no further explanation from the WSB. Brennan comes, and Laura explains that she set up this meeting because they all share common interests. Laura gets right to the point, believing that Anna and Brennan's shared background and skill sets present a one-of-a-kind opportunity. She wants them to find Valentine Cassadine. Anna claims the FBI is looking for him, which is beyond her reach. Brennan observes that the WSB strives not to meddle with FBI investigations. Laura is concerned since Valentine has a granddaughter. Anna tells Charlotte that Valentine would never endanger her. Laura receives a call, which interrupts their conversation. Something came up, so she excuses herself for a moment. Once alone, Anna accuses Brennan of concealing Valentine. He claims she has no proof and could always confess to Laura that she helped Valentine flee. Laura returns, wondering what she has missed. Brennan says they were discussing jurisdictions. He says he needs to depart. However, he would like to meet Laura and hear some of her stories, as her reputation precedes her. Brennan exits, and Laura notices Brennan's appeal, which disturbs her. She wonders if Brennan knows where Valentine is. Laura is caught off guard when she receives a call. She says she'll get there right immediately. Anna inquires if everything is fine. Laura confirms it's Lulu. Alexis assists Christina in getting dressed before she is released from the hospital. Christina is aware that she is in a bad mood, and rather than being relieved to be leaving, she has recognized that going out the door means her life begins anew, but without her kid. Alexis gives Christina a key to her home to give to Blaise so she can visit. Christina expresses gratitude to her mother, but feels it is unnecessary. Christina explains that Allison went on tour, which she urged her to do because she is not in a good place and cannot be anything to anyone. Alexis considers herself to be someone significant. Dr. Navarro arrives with the findings of Christina's discharge exam. So far, her uterus and ovaries appear to be in good condition, and she expects to recover completely. She sees no reason why she cannot have children in the future. Dr. Navarro departs, and Christina wonders what full recovery entails. Alexis believes it implies her body will heal. Christina inquires, "What about the rest of me?" Alexis admits that it will take time, but her heart will improve too. Curtis and Stella talk in a meeting room. He thanks Stella for guiding them through the legalities for a baby's funeral. Stella wishes to help TJ and Molly in any way she can. Stella has handled the majority of it. The only thing left to do is finish the birth certificate. TJ arrives only to discover that Molly has not yet arrived. He says Molly can catch up, so they should get started. Stella explains that they need a name for the birth certificate, but TJ admits they've never decided on one. Stella proposes they stick with Lansing Ashford for now. Molly soon arrives and apologizes for being late because she had a meeting with her employer. Molly is brought up to speed, but TJ believes they still need to name their kid. Stella says they can use their last names and choose a name later. She recalls that her sister Irene was always the calm in the storm, and she would emphasize that life continues on even in the midst of the most terrible disasters. She believes that it is critical for couples going through such a difficult time to cling on to each other. Stella and Curtis leave to give them some privacy. TJ has difficulties with Molly's tardiness. Molly informs TJ that she has been trying to forget by immersing herself in her work, but nothing is helping. She claims she approached Ava, who refused to confess, and that even if she had, their kid is still missing. Alexis returned to Christina's room, hoping Molly might be here today. She asks Christina if she has seen Molly recently. Christina has, and she tells her about their visit, including what happened between her and Ava. She claims Molly was outraged and upset after seeing the images. Scott meets Clement in a warehouse and tells him he's coming to assist him escape Sunny, who most likely wants him dead. He informs Clement that he will bring them some munchies while they ride out to Spoon Island. At her gallery, Kate tells Ava that they may convey the tale in those images as they want, especially because the victim is a government witness. She reminds him that only one person went through the window. Kate tells her to listen to him, and images show her defending herself against Christina's attacks. Also, Christina was clearly enraged, as evidenced by the expression on her face. He claims Christina came there that day to permanently silence Ava, which is a criminal conspiracy to protect her father and an attempted murder. Jason informs Sunny at his house that if he kills Kate, he will never be able to forgive himself for killing an FBI agent. Sunny believes he will have no option if Jagger forces his hand. Sunny knows Jagger will go through the people he cares about to get to him, and he will not wait for him to make the next move. Jason receives a call from Brick, who informs him that Scott has gone to an area of town that he should not be in. Sunny suspects Scott pursued the pharmacist and wants Jason to bring Clement to him. He needs to rush to General Hospital since Christina is being discharged. Jason arrives at the warehouse and discovers Clement before Scotty can respond. Scott dumps the snack pack he brought and rushes. Clement inquires whether Jason is with the FBI. Jason claims that he works for Sunny. Clement agrees to do everything they want, crying that he has a family and wants to survive. Jason questions who hired him to tamper with Sunny's medications. Was this Ava? Clement reveals that he had encounters with Ava, and she discovered Sunny was only receiving a portion of his meds. He confesses that she later instructed him to lower it to 0. Jason wants to know who initially hired him to tamper with the medications. Clement ultimately admits that it was Valentine Cassadine. Back at the gallery, Scott phones Kate's to tell him that Jason has Clement. Ava is upset since she will be Sonny's next stop. Kate's declines to speak, claiming he has nothing to say. He tells Ava to stay here and walks away. Sonny arrived at the hospital. Alexis is still with Christina, and he asks whether she is prepared to leave. Christina asks her mother for a seltzer so she can spend time with her father. Sonny inquires about Alexis's well-being after she departs. Christina wants an update on Ava. According to Sonny, Ava is still alive and will remain so. He argues that removing Ava isn't the only option to balance the scales. Christina wants her dead. Sonny tells Christina to believe him because he does not want Ava's death to weigh heavily on her heart or conscience. Curtis tells Stella in the hallway that he believes she played a role in reuniting TJ and Molly. Stella simply hopes TJ and Molly remember why they fell in love and stayed together. When they learn to rely on and support one another, healing begins. Alexis meets Molly elsewhere. Alexis claims Christina is being released and guesses that is why she is there. Molly explains that she came to see TJ and Stella to complete the baby's birth certificate. Molly states that she must return to the workplace. Alexis asks if she doesn't want to greet Christina. Molly does not believe that is a good idea. They settle down, and Molly explains that her baby died because Christina had to confront Ava. Molly claims that if Christina had exercised discipline, she would not be here and her baby would still be alive. Alexis understands that when tragedy strikes, people want to blame someone. Alexis believes that sometimes there are no answers, you can't reason your way out of it, and you just have to feel the sadness. Alexis wishes she could make sense of this, but she is advised not to target her grief at the person who is experiencing the same emotions as her. TJ arrives at the gallery and tells Ava it's time they talk. He has heard from Christina of his child's death, and he now wants to hear it from her. Ava describes what happened as a horrific and awful accident. She expresses sorrow for his loss. TJ wants to know what occurred. Ava claims that Christina arrived to her suite outraged that she had been subpoenaed, threatened her, and stated that if she did not remove the subpoena, she would apologize. Christina kept rushing at her, and she tried not to respond. TJ wonders if Ava is implying Christina's fall was her own fault. When Sonny wheeled Christina out of her room, Alexis and Molly continued to converse. Suddenly, Kate enters and informs Christina that she has been arrested. Being a godfather, we have to presume Sonny's offer today is of the you can't refuse sort. Does Maxie have a valid reason for concern? Someone is about to be startled when Michael extends a somewhat unexpected invitation. Cody to the rescue. Or at least Cody in the attempted rescue. Felicia and Mac are typically on the same page, but tonight she's telling him what she believes he should hear. Are head and will not be as readily provoked. John had earlier tried to get under Sonny's skin at the courts and provoke him into a physical altercation, but Michael Corinthos stopped him. Sonny is no longer on placebos, so John can't anticipate locking him up to be as simple. Sonny should be able to control his rage and be more cautious about having meltdowns that could land him in jail. Agent Cates intends to prosecute Sonny with considerably greater crimes, so he'll need another tactic to keep him in prison for the long haul. However, John's best hope of persuading Jason Morgan to flip on Sonny was lost when the recorded evidence against Carly Spencer disappeared. Even so, John will remain focused on his Sonny takedown target, which leads us to the new plan we discussed. It appears that John will tell Ava Jerome about his plans before taking action. Maxie Jones will experience alarms during the week of August 12th to 16th. It appears that James West will face another problem, but Damian Spinelli may also be involved. Spinelli and Sam McCall devised a ruse to steal Agent Kate's credentials, allowing them to gain pressure on Jason. Spinelli couldn't destroy the evidence against Carly, but he still unlawfully hacked the system, with Sam as his accomplice. John knows when his credentials were last used to access the tape, so he may recall that day at the pool and conclude Sam was operating a hoax to assist Spinelli. Will John be able to collect enough evidence to capture these criminals? GH has left a loose end here, so John may understand this is a completely new avenue for Jason to pursue. According to General Hospital teasers, John will make a stunning arrest on the August 16th episode, so Jason will be furious if Agent Cates detains Spinelli and possibly Sam as well. According to our predictions, John may once again persuade Jason to flip on Sunny and save other people he loves about, so we'll keep you updated on all the worrisome news and tight spots. According to General Hospital spoilers, the breakup between TJ Ashford and Molly Lansing Davis is inevitable. Christina Corinthos Davis has been predicting Molly and TJ's separation for a long time, but she never imagined it would happen this way. TJ and Molly love each other, but it isn't always enough for a relationship to overcome the obstacles they face. The loss of Molly and TJ's baby child could be enough to end their once happy domestic partnership. Of course, this might lead to new romantic partnerships for TJ and Molly. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.